Welcome back to another podcast, everybody.
Oh, Harry off the bat
Off
today.
the rep, we had to change some things up. I felt the vibes were pretty down from the last podcast we did, so I thought, we had to switch things up a little. But welcome back. Between the Limes, I believe this is volume 4
Yeah.
of this year's podcast.
We got a lot to talk about. First big conference week, conference football
conference
games,
play starts this week. I mean,
especially
not
the Big Ten.
it's
Well, SEC
big, at
has
least
been
Big Ten
playing,
conference
yeah.
play starts, which is what everybody cares about clearly, and so we got that starting up.
You just want to hop into our hot take of the week off the bat?
No.
I'm gonna start with mine.
Well, I think we should. If you want to start, I'll keep mine till. I'll keep
I'm
mine
gonna start
towards
with
later.
mine. I think K-State starts as a top 25 team. I don't think they may even make a bowl game. They're 1-3 currently. They're 16th in the Big 12 out of 18 teams.
I think something like
I
that.
don't think they make a bowl game. They've lost to Army, Iowa State, and Arizona, and they beat North Dakota, but only by 3.
Okay, so was that Arizona game? Was that a conference game or was that a non?
I think it was one of the ones they didn't count. As
Yeah, I think it's a non-conference game. So what they're
So
one,
even though
they're
they played
0-1 in
even
their
though they-
conference right now.
Yeah, even though they played another Big 12 team.
Yeah.
I don't think they.
So what?
count
They're
as a-
0-1 in their conference right now. They're 1-3 overall. So what? They need to finish 5-3 to finish out the season.
Yeah, I don't think they can do
And
that.
those 5 wins need to come in the Big 12. What's their schedule looking like? Do you know?
I can pull it up quick. Let's see.
Because I think it just really depends on their schedule. Because you can either have a really easy Big 12 schedule.
They've got UCF.
Okay, so I
this
think that's a
week.
win. I think
Or
that's a win.
they have a bye week actually.
Yeah, no. But I think UCF will be a win.
Then they got Baylor at Baylor.
That's a loss. That's a loss.
They got TCU at home. I think that's probably a win. TCU's never
that'll
good.
be a close. No, TCU I thought's all right this season. They beat you. They clobbered UNC.
Then they got Sunflower Showdown. I think that's what it's called against Kansas at Kansas.
Yeah.
That's a loss. Texas Tech. That's a loss.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. That's a win. Oklahoma State looks awful. Gundy's gonna be gone fast.
They're gonna need to win. They're gonna need to win.
Win out.
Yeah, they basically need to win. Not to win out, but they
lost to Oregon.
They need to play some good football, and I don't think that's gonna happen, especially considering what K-State is.
At
But
Utah, I think that's a loss.
I think Utah's a madly underrated team right now. Even though they're top, I think they're 16th right now.
16, yeah.
I think they're still heavily underrated.
And then they finish out the season at home versus Colorado, and Colorado looks awful. So
Yeah,
I don't even know
Colorado
what to say
doesn't
about
look
that game.
I think they'll finish 5-7. I think that's a good.
So you're just going into my hot take. They don't make a bowl game.
Yeah, no. But I think they'll go 5-7.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll make a bowl game either. So I'll agree with that.
Speaking about Utah, number 16, what do you think about the new AP poll that just
New
released?
AP poll. What? So
No shake 'em in the top 3.
there no shake up top 3. Top 4. Miami moves up 1. Georgia moves up 1. Oregon moves back 2 after winning. I mean, I guess they
didn't play anybody.
They haven't really played anybody, so their first not even test, but first power team, not even power team, but first team that's not a group of 4 team is Oregon State. They have Oregon State coming up this
They
week.
played Northwestern last week.
They did get a first place vote this week though.
No
Would you look at
VTA.
that?
In
They-
the coaches poll.
Oh, that's coach's poll.
I almost
No,
positive.
I'm
I
pretty sure
swear it
that's
was
AP poll.
coaches poll.
Oh,
But anyway, how do you feel about Florida State at the 7? I think that's way too high for them. I don't think they're that good.
I mean they have They have a couple good wins on season, right? Or they have 2 good wins on season, I guess is what you could say, with Alabama, and then I don't even know who they played, but I think they're pretty good. I think I think maybe 7's a little boosting, but I think they're definitely 10 to I think they're definitely in that 8 to 10 range.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'm not that big on them, but also the ACC other than Miami looks awful. Clemson
Well,
dropped out of the top 25 this week. Georgia Tech's good, I guess.
Yeah. And then I thought Illinois State at 9 is kind of crazy. I don't think they've really proved. They don't really have any big wins this week, but I mean,
Well, they play Indiana this
they
week.
play Indiana, who's 19, so
We're going to find out.
we'll find out if Illinois is really all that. So
And then that team sitting at number 21 is Michigan, and I think Nebraska rolls them this week. Not rolls them, actually.
well, speaking of, we have it on the big games. We have
do.
21 Michigan versus Nebraska. Michigan is favored by 2.5 points
So
at Memorial Stadium. Keep that in mind.
at Nebraska, I'm taking Nebraska 100 times out of 100 at home if they're not
Yeah,
favored.
I'm taking Nebraska 31-21. That's what I think.
I got
think
Nebraska
beats it by 10.
24-20. I think they finally win a big one-score game. I guess they already beat Cincinnati, but I
Yeah.
don't really call that a big game.
And yeah. And speaking back on Utah and Texas Tech and all that, that's another big game this week. You have 17 Texas Tech at 16 Utah. Utah's favored by only 3.5 points.
They're at home, though. So.
Yeah, it's at Utah. I have Utah winning 35-24.
I've got Texas Tech 38-30, but also I had Joey McGuire, who's the Texas Tech head coach, as my Coach of the Year pick.
Yeah.
It's still looking pretty strong. Texas Tech has also had, of their 3 games so far, they've had 2 rain delays for like hours. And they had their tortilla game last game against.
Like when they throw all the tortillas.
Yeah,
on
I don't
the field.
remember who they played, but I remember seeing it on TikTok. They throw all their tortillas on the field, and it caused like a 30-minute delay.
And then what I think will probably not necessarily end up being the greatest game of the week, but kind of like has the best story behind it. Auburn versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma's old 5-star quarterback Jackson Arnold is on Auburn, so it's kind of like for Jackson Arnold, you're playing for more than just to win a football game. You're playing, hey, these guys really didn't give me what I needed, but now I'm at Auburn. So if Auburn, and I don't think Auburn will end up winning it,
I don't.
but I
have any
think
chance.
I think if he can make it close, I think it's gonna be more than just playing football, and I think it's gonna be just. But I
don't think Auburn's that good, and they're ranked 22. I mean, their only big win of the year was against Baylor, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And I don't think Baylor's very good either. But we'll see. I mean, Oklahoma seemed to replace their quarterback very well. Your Heisman pick, John Mateer, has been.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. He's 944 passing yards on the season, 161 rushing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions though. So I think, I mean,
you know who doesn't have an interception on the season is Dylan Raiola.
Yeah, that's pretty. Like,
but he's also checked down merchant.
My hot take of the week. I'll get to my hot take of the week in a sec. But I was tempted to put Dylan Raiola will finish top 5 in Heisman votes at the end of the season. But I thought maybe a little hometown bias.
I don't know. I mean, he's definitely a dark horse. But I think the best quarterback in the next 5 years at Nebraska is going to be T.J. Lateef.
Dude, he looks good.
They're going to have to pay him a lot of money to stay in Lincoln. Because he's going to get calls after the season to go to an SEC school or another Big Ten school.
He's going to be getting paid a lot of money for being the backup. He might be getting paid near $1 million to be the backup.
Like, I think Raiola goes to the draft after his junior year. That's the plan, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's 100% the plan.
And then probably Lateef starts junior and senior year, and then Trey Taylor and Dayton Raiola come in.
I don't think Dayton Raiola sniffs the field.
I don't know. I mean, Trey Taylor looks pretty good, too. So
yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. So what?
So
Dayton's coming in after this season.
He's
going to have T.J. Lateef in front of him for hopefully 2 seasons.
Yeah, assuming he stays in
Yeah, assuming. And then Trey Taylor will be a sophomore.
He's a 2027. So
he'd be a sophomore when T.J. Lateef's a junior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be a sophomore when T.J. Lateef's a junior.
That's what I'm saying.
Or a freshman when.
I think Lateef starts his senior year, and then Trey Taylor plays after him.
Yeah, I don't think Dayton Raiola sniffs the field.
I don't see Raiola playing.
Unless he somehow, I don't see how he finds a way to get on the field, considering the quarterbacks we have coming up, like before and after him.
Yeah,
but I'll take it away. The hot take of my week was Georgia Tech will finish as a top 10 team this season. You know, they got Haynes King, who's gritty veteran,
tenacious.
One could say he's very tenacious. Reesh.
That's a great Membean word.
That's a great Membean word. But I just think Georgia Tech has that like football where like Haynes King is a read quarterback.
Yeah, they just run options.
He loves to run it, and so I mean we saw it last year. Like I knew they were going to be good after one of their last games last year against Georgia, when they were in.
They lost in OT.
They lost in
OT at Georgia.
At Georgia, I was like,
yeah.
Like if Haynes King comes back, this team is going to be a force to like. This team is going to be good.
And Hayden, he gets dirty. He'll fight for the team.
His name's Haynes.
His name is Haynes. So
I was talking about the other player.
He's kind of a dog. He's kind of a dog.
Yeah, I guess you could say he does get down and dirty, Reesh.
Yeah, Reesh. I guess you could say he gets down and dirty, but that's all right.
Definitely a dirty quarterback. Not in a bad way. I mean, he's just a hard runner.
Yeah. He won't slide.
He kind of, to me, he plays like Baker Mayfield. Like, he can throw it really well.
Speaking of Baker Mayfield, as a Bucs fan, last night's game was pretty fun.
What a guy.
Pretty fun to watch. Baker Mayfield looks like he might have tore his hamstring, gets up and just starts talking to C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
He won the 6-7 game. Baker Mayfield, number 6. He just tried number 7. He won the 6-7 game.
6-7.
So, but yeah, going back to that, I think
said it.
I think Haynes King plays like Baker. He can throw it well, but he also runs very strong, and he can run it well.
And then
I have a hot take.
Reesh has a hot take.
You want to hop in on the hot take action? Let's hear it, Reesh.
I actually have two, but
gonna
this is
shoot
my
this
big
down
one.
to
This is
zero.
my
All
big
right, just
one.
give us your main
Vanderbilt should not be a ranked team.
I don't think Vanderbilt
Well,
is
they-
ranked.
They're
Just-
number 20.
They just beat South Carolina at South Carolina, so. I'm gonna-
Yeah, but
I didn't include.
I mean,
I didn't take their.
I don't. I don't think they have what it takes, especially in a big division they're in, the SEC.
You're not a Diego Pavia guy.
You're not,
No.
you're not Diego. You see Theo Vaughn's gonna have a date with his mom now, just because Diego Pavia made a bet with Theo Vaughn Theo Vaughn made a bet with Diego Pavia that if Vanderbilt wins, he gets to go on a date with Diego Pavia's mom. Theo
Yeah.
Vaughn's a child, I tell you. But
Also-
he's funny, so it's fine.
Do you guys think if Nebraska were to lose by very few to Michigan, it would help in rankings?
No, I think
For
they're gonna
Nebraska.
win, so I don't think
No.
it's gonna help.
If they lose, they're not getting ranked. If they win, they will.
No,
be
not like. Do you think it'll? Do you think it would be good? Like,
No, because Michigan's not that good. I don't think they're a top 25 team.
ranked. I don't
so.
think any loss would be good for Nebraska.
Yeah, no, I don't think necessarily any loss would be good, Jurish, especially to a team that's
It's
on
you
the
kind of
line of being a ranked team.
you kind of want to go in and win every game.
well, no, obviously. But if you go up to if you play a top 10 team and they're not a top 10 team, I know. But if you play a top 10 team and you barely lose, like last time when we played Ohio, people were like, "Dang, Nebraska can really play with the pigskin."
Play
Yeah.
with the pigskin? Jesus Christ, Joe.
I mean, he has a point because last year they did. They probably should have beat Ohio State at Ohio State.
Yeah.
And
But then you look back. Then you look.
you look
forward-
back on a game, they're like, if they win, like, I mean, that's just a breakout.
Yeah, but then you look at the Indiana game and you're like, is these teams lost to
game. Yeah,
you?
56-7
you-
Indiana. And
He was getting
missed.
sendy. One could say that Gilbert guy
I
was
mean,
getting sendy.
he missed the field goal during regulation that would have beat them, which was my prediction, was Tennessee wins by a game-winning field goal. Misses that one. They go to OT, and he makes the field goal in overtime. But
Are we back, Jonah?
Yeah, we're back. I had to switch it to me, so there's a little clip of me, but I switched it back and we're on with you guys.
Okay,
Alright, that's
gotcha,
good.
gotcha.
Anyway,
gotcha.
he missed the field goal at the end of regulation to win the game, so they go to OT, and then he
Yeah.
makes the 50-yard field goal in OT, but Georgia goes down and scores.
Georgia scores a
Tennessee-
tutty. so it
Tennessee
doesn't
loses
matter.
by 3.
And then Miami, UCF, or USF.
Miami just put BTA.
We knew that. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't
Miami
even a
was a good
game.
team. USF might have gotten lucky. They were running that high. They just didn't turn out well. 12 points, 49-12. Not a good loss.
Yeah,
and then I put this Texas A&M Notre Dame game in wrong. I don't know what happened, but all I know
Texas A&M won
is Texas A&M won.
on a Nate Borkacher touchdown,
Nate
who was the
Borkacher.
former tight end at Nebraska
Yeah.
transfer. Not that he probably would have played this year, but
yeah, Luke Lindmeyer looks pretty good.
and
though.
Harburg had a nasty stiff arm. Granted, they played HCU.
So
Some people were calling them the Sisters of the Poor that Nebraska's played the last 2 weeks because they played Akron and HCU. But Nebraska, I mean, they got to get a win this week. This is kind of a breakout game to see
Yeah,
if
this
Nebraska can really compete with the top teams in the country.
yeah,
Again.
Dylan Rowley coming off what he played the first half, and then
Yeah.
he sat the rest of the game.
They're going to
so
need Archie Wilson this week, too. That's for sure. He's
Yeah.
not going to be sitting on the bench.
He won't be
anymore.
sitting on the bench.
They're going to need him.
I mean, hopefully he will be, but
Well, I think they're going to probably punt a couple times against Michigan. And I think the main storyline in that game is just if Nebraska can stop the run. That's if they win or lose, if they can stop the
Yeah.
run.
which I think they, other than the first game, take it all into consideration that they've played not really good teams.
Cincinnati had a good run game, and they couldn't stop their quarterback. Bryce Underwood can run better than Sorsby can. So
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's going to be a great game. I'm really hoping Nebraska can pull it out, but
yeah.
what are
well,
you doing?
well, just
Reesh?
wait. We'll have to see. Well, it looks like you got a little Reach sneak peek behind
You guys
the
got
camera.
a little Reach action, I guess.
Anything for the pod.
I mean, his hot take, he must have just deserved to get in it after that.
Yeah, in case
horrible
any of you
take
guys
about
wondering what
Vanderbilt.
Jonah Reach Bakit looked like, that's what he looks like.
And you can thank him for not putting on the audio 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, that's the guy who forgot to put on audio, and then that's the guy who said he likes the way Cincinnati plays football. They pounded in you. So
Yeah, I was going to go my Heisman recap. Jeremiah Smith looked great last week.
They played Ohio.
And Ohio State almost
Adrian.
They were
Adrian, Ohio.
close at half.
Adrian, what's the name of
Explain our friend
Ohio,
group.
or what?
All right. Jeremiah Smith, though, he had 9 receptions for like 160 yards and a touchdown. So he's back to the Jeremiah Smith we know.
I mean,
And I think he's still got a chance to win the Heisman.
I
even
don't
though,
think he wins the Heisman.
even though John Mateer has been pretty lights
Even
out.
though
for
John
him.
Mateer's gonna win the Heisman, but
I mean, it's a little early, eh?
no, not necessarily. I think John Mateer's pretty flipping good. I have a good. Who do you think will be the number one pick in the draft this next year? You think I don't think there's a clear cut number one right
I'm trying
now.
to think like who the top dudes. Would
I don't
be.
think there's a clear cut right now. Clear cut number one.
Yeah, I mean, I could speak for next year. I would say if Raiola goes to the draft, he'll be up there. Jeremiah Smith will be up there. Ryan Williams will be up there.
Yeah.
DJ Lagway looked awful. 5 interceptions.
No, DJ Lagway. I think people were saying, "Oh, he's so much better than Dylan Raiola."
Oh, maybe-
Dylan Raiola.
Number, it'll probably be Nussmeier for LSU or Drew Aller for Penn State. Those will probably be top 2. If I'm trying to think.
it'll be a non-skill position. That's
Or-
who I think it'll be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. We haven't really seen many breakout players yet this year,
Yeah.
so
I think
I
it'll be
feel
an offensive lineman.
yeah, I feel like as the year goes on, we'll have to see. And obviously next week we'll have our podcast. We won't do one Thursday.
We'll either
but
be
we'll
in a
back.
good mood, a bad mood, depending on how Nebraska plays.
It'll probably ruin the week of many Nebraska
You
people,
know.
but also maybe a great week if they win. So
Yeah, it'll be an amazing week if they
tune
win.
in next week.
Where's College Game Day? Do we know that?
What?
Where's College Game Day? Do we
I
know
would
that?
It's,
guess it's in Oklahoma.
No, it's
Florida, Miami.
Florida at Miami, and Florida's gonna get dog walk.
I think.
GJ Lagway
Yeah.
is awful.
But tune in next week to
Tune
see
next
the recap. Thank you for listening.
Just take your time, Reese.
It's off.